Hey everybody, welcome. Whether you're joining us from across the globe or just down the street, I'm so glad you're here. You're about to experience something truly special, and I promise, you're in for a treat. A virtual adventure, but still an adventure. And where are we going? Oh, just to one of the most amazing places on Earth. That's right, we're talking about California, the Golden State. Sunshine, beaches, mountains, deserts, movie stars, avocados. It's got everything. From the sparkling Pacific coastline to the rugged Sierra Nevada mountains. From the glitz of Hollywood to the laid-back surf towns, California is a place where dreams are made and memories are born. Now this isn't just any old travel guide where I point at a map and say go there. No. We are diving deep. We're not just skimming the surface. We're going to dig into the heart and soul of this incredible state, discovering hidden gems and local secrets along the way. We're going to explore all the incredible things you can do, see, and eat. Whether you're a thrill seeker, a foodie, a nature lover, or a culture buff, there's something here for everyone. Imagine hiking through ancient forests, tasting world-class cuisine, and soaking up the sun on a golden beach, all in a single day. And the cuisine. Get ready for some serious food talk, because California is a foodie paradise. From fresh off-the-vine produce to innovative fusion dishes, the food scene here is as exciting as the scenery. We'll visit bustling farmers markets, sample street food, and maybe even discover the secret to the perfect fish taco. And of course, we'll highlight all those must-see attractions that you absolutely cannot miss. From the iconic Golden Gate Bridge to the magic of Disneyland, from the awe-inspiring Yosemite Valley to the star-studded streets of Hollywood, we'll make sure your California bucket list is packed. It's the land of endless summer, but also cozy vineyards and snowy peaks. You can surf in the morning, taste wine in the afternoon, and hit the ski slopes by evening. There's truly no other place like it. Before we get started, here are some fun facts that you can use to impress your friends. 1. California is home to the tallest tree on Earth. Hyperion, a coast redwood in Northern California, stands over 379 feet tall, taller than the Statue of Liberty. 2. It has more national parks than any other state with 9 national parks, including Yosemite, Sequoia, and Death Valley. California offers the most natural variety in the U.S. 3. It was once its own country. For a brief moment in 1846, settlers declared California the Bear Flag Republic. It lasted less than a month before joining the U.S. 4. The world's first theme park opened here. Disneyland in Anaheim opened in 1955 and was the first ever theme park designed and built under the direct supervision of Walt Disney. 5. You can ski and surf in the same day. Thanks to California's unique geography, it's possible to surf in the morning and ski in the afternoon, all within a few hours' drive. So are you ready? I know I am. Let's explore the beautiful, the sunny, the one-of-a-kind California. It's going to be great. So let's dive in and discover what makes this state truly unforgettable. Adventure awaits. All right, our first stop on this California extravaganza is the one, the only, San Francisco. This city is more than just a destination. It's a feeling, a vibe, a place that instantly sweeps you up in its energy the moment you arrive. Whether you're coming in by plane, car, or even by ferry, there's something magical about that first glimpse of the city's iconic skyline, the rolling hills, and the sparkling bay. It's like the city is giving you a big, foggy, windswept hug and saying, "Welcome to the adventure." And when you think San Francisco, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Besides, maybe a light jacket because it can get chilly. Seriously, don't let the California address fool you. San Francisco's weather is famously unpredictable. One minute you're basking in the sun, the next you're shivering in the fog. Locals have mastered the art of layering, and you'll see everyone from tourists to techies sporting windbreakers and scarves even in July. I'm talking about that magnificent, iconic reddish-orange marvel, the Golden Gate Bridge. It's not actually gold, fun fact. It's International Orange, but International Orange Gate Bridge just doesn't have the same ring, does it? The bridge is more than just a way to get from point A to point B. It's a work of art, a symbol of hope and possibility, and a testament to human ingenuity. It's truly a sight to behold, connecting San Francisco to Marin County, a masterpiece of engineering and art. The bridge stretches gracefully across the bay, its cables forming a delicate web against the sky. You can walk it, you can bike it, you can drive over it, or just admire it from afar from places like Baker Beach or the Marin Headlands. Back on land, head to Fisherman's Wharf. Try the fresh seafood, watch street performers, and don't miss the sea lions lounging at Pier 39. Ready for a twist? Drive or walk down Lombard Street, the crookedest street in the world. You could spend days just wandering, discovering hidden gems and soaking up the local culture. Now, just across the bay, with a very different kind of allure, is Alcatraz Island. The Rock, as they call it. A former federal prison that once housed some of America's most notorious criminals, like Al Capone. Ooh, spooky, but also incredibly fascinating. The island's history is layered and complex. from its days as a military fort to its time as a prison, and even its role in Native American activism. It's a place where stories linger in the air, and every corner has a tale to tell. And then there's just the overall vibe of San Francisco. It's a city of distinct neighborhoods, each with its own character. From the lantern-lit streets of Chinatown to the vibrant murals of the Mission District, from the Italian cafes of North Beach to the rainbow crosswalks of the Castro, every corner of the city tells a different story. It's a city built on hills, so many hills, offering stunning views at every turn. Climb to the top of any hill and you'll be rewarded with breathtaking panoramas. Colorful houses stacked like toy blocks, the bay glimmering in the distance, and the bridges stretching out like ribbons. And of course, there's Lombard Street, the famously crooked road that's as fun to drive as it is to photograph. No San Francisco trip is complete without riding a historic cable car. A moving landmark that lets you climb the city's steep hills in style. Hop on board and hang off the side as you rattle past historic buildings and bustling neighborhoods. It's a little slice of old-school charm in a city that's always looking forward. Need to chill? Stroll through Golden Gate Park. It's bigger than NYC's Central Park and filled with gardens, museums, and even bison. There's always something new to discover, whether you're a first-time visitor or a lifelong local. Snap a photo at the Painted Ladies with the city skyline behind. You might recognize it from the show Full House. The city's past and future coexist in a way that feels effortless. Victorian houses stand side by side with sleek tech offices, and you'll find artists, entrepreneurs, and dreamers all sharing the same sidewalks. Whether you're here for the views, the food, the history, or just the feeling of being somewhere truly special, San Francisco welcomes you with open arms and maybe a little bit of fog. Alright, moving down the coast, our next stop is the one, the only, Los Angeles, LA. The city that needs no introduction but somehow always manages to surprise you every time you visit. Whether you're arriving by plane, car, or even just in your imagination, there's a certain thrill that comes with entering the City of Angels. The City of Angels, La La Land, a place where the sunsets are cinematic, the nights are electric, and the city pulses with a kind of energy you can't quite find anywhere else. This place is legendary. It's where dreams are made, where movie stars walk among us, sometimes, and where the sunshine seems to have a permanent residence. The palm trees sway, the boulevards stretch for miles, and there's always a sense that something exciting is just around the corner. First things first, you can't talk about LA without mentioning that iconic symbol perched up in the Hollywood Hills, the Hollywood sign. It's more than just a landmark, it's a beacon for dreamers from all over the world. It's like the city's giant name tag. Originally reading Hollywoodland to advertise a housing development, it's now a global icon representing the entertainment industry and the dreams it inspires. The sign has seen decades of change, survived near demolition, and become a symbol of hope and ambition for millions. You can see it from various points across the city, but for a closer look, there are hiking trails in Griffith Park that take you pretty near. Next, the iconic Santa Monica Pier. Ride the Ferris wheel, soak up the sun, or bike along the coast on the oceanfront walk. Just down the path is Venice Beach, where bodybuilders, street performers, and colorful murals create a vibe like no other. Then, of course, you've got to take a stroll down the Hollywood Walk of Fame on Hollywood Boulevard. It's a parade of history, pop culture, and a little bit of chaos, all rolled into one. Street performers, costumed characters, and tourists from all over the world add to the lively, unpredictable atmosphere. Window shop like a celebrity on Rodeo Drive, where luxury fashion and dream cars line the street. And right there is the TCL Chinese Theater, famous for its forecourt filled with the handprints, footprints, and autographs of movie legends. It's a living museum of Hollywood history, where you can literally walk in the footsteps of the stars. For some culture, head to the Getty Center. It's free, full of world-class art, and the hilltop views are absolutely stunning. Catch the sunset at Griffith Observatory, one of the best views in LA, and a great place to stargaze once the city lights up. From the glitz of Beverly Hills, where luxury cars and designer boutiques line the streets, to the laid-back beach communities of Santa Monica and Venice, where surfers catch waves and artists paint murals on the boardwalk, Louisiana is a city of contrasts. Understanding LA is understanding its geography and how these different areas connect, or sometimes how they feel worlds apart. The freeways are like arteries, pumping life through the city, but they also create boundaries that give each neighborhood its own unique identity. And don't forget to grab an In-N-Out burger. It's a California classic you won't want to miss. It's an adventure in navigation, that's for sure. But that's part of the fun, getting a little lost, stumbling onto a hidden taco stand, or catching a glimpse of the city's skyline at sunset. In LA, every journey is a story waiting to happen. Alright, so we've done the city thing, we've seen the stars on the sidewalk, now let's go see some real stars. And by that, I mean the ones in the sky, and also the giant rock stars of Yosemite National Park. Seriously, this place is epic. If you haven't been, you are missing out on some serious natural beauty. It's like Mother Nature decided to show off and just went bam, mountains bam, waterfalls bam, trees so big they make you feel like a garden gnome. And she wasn't kidding around. It's the kind of place that makes you want to put down your phone, unless you're taking a picture, which you will be, constantly. So charge those batteries, folks, because your camera roll is about to get a serious workout, almost as much as your legs if you hit the trails. First up, hiking. And oh boy, does Yosemite deliver on the hiking front. It's not just a walk, it's an experience, people. You've got everything from gentle strolls through meadows where you might just see a deer photobombing your selfie. They're very cooperative here mostly, to trails that will make your calves scream, "Uncle," but your eyes scream, "More, please." Think about it. Fresh, crisp mountain air filling your lungs, the sound of birds who actually sound happy, not like those city pigeons who always seem a bit stressed. You can wander to the base of a thundering waterfall or climb up to a viewpoint that will just take your breath away, literally and figuratively. It's good for the soul, good for the body, and good for your Instagram feed. What's not to love? Alright, buckle up, buttercups, because our next stop is Big Sur. And if Yosemite was about going up, up, up into the mountains, Big Sur is all about that dramatic coastline where the mountains just sort of crash into the Pacific Ocean. It's stunning. I mean, seriously, stunning. It's the kind of beauty that makes you want to write poetry, or at least a really, really good Instagram caption. The drive itself along Highway 1 is legendary. It's one of those roads you see in car commercials, where the car is always shiny and there's never any traffic. In reality, take your time, pull over often, safely of course, and just soak in those views. Because around every hairpin turn, there's another vista that's even more breathtaking than the last. This isn't a drive you want to rush, trust me. It's an experience to be savored, like a really good piece of chocolate, or like watching a puppy try to figure out stairs. You just want to enjoy every moment. The road clings to these impossibly steep cliffs, with the wild, churning ocean on one side and rugged mountains on the other. You'll see waves crashing against jagged rocks, secluded coves with pristine beaches, and maybe even some migrating whales if you're lucky, and it's the right time of year. Keep those binoculars handy. It's a place where you feel the raw power of nature, and also its incredible artistry. It's like nature's own roller coaster, but with much, much better scenery, and probably fewer screams unless they're screams of delight. Alright, let's head south, way south, to the beautiful city of San Diego. Ah, San Diego. It's got that laid-back, sunny California vibe down to a science. I mean, the weather alone is a reason to visit. It's like they have a special contract with the sun that says, okay, you just hang out here most of the time, look good, and we'll provide the beaches and the happy people. And it works. It really does. First thing you think of with San Diego? Beaches, of course. And they have miles and miles of them, each with its own personality. From the lively shores of Mission Beach and Pacific Beach with their boardwalks perfect for biking or rollerblading, yes, people still rollerblade, and it's awesome, to the more upscale and serene La Jolla. You can surf, you can swim, you can build a sandcastle that would make royalty jealous, or you can just lie on a towel and work on that tan, or as I like to call it, solar-powered relaxation. Coronado Beach, with its iconic Hotel del Coronado, is consistently ranked among the best beaches in the country. It's got this wide expanse of golden sand, gentle waves, and that beautiful historic hotel as a backdrop. It's like stepping into a classic postcard. And then there are the tide pools in La Jolla, where at low tide you can discover all sorts of fascinating little sea creatures. It's like a natural aquarium, but you don't have to pay admission, just be careful where you step. So, pack your swimsuit, pack your sunscreen, because San Diego's beaches are calling your name. Alright, settle down everybody, because we're heading somewhere truly special, somewhere that just screams relax and have a good time. We're talking about Napa Valley. Now I know what you're thinking, wine, and you'd be absolutely right, so right. It's like a theme park, but instead of roller coasters, you've got rows and rows of beautiful grapes just waiting to become your new best friend in a bottle. We're talking rolling hills, glorious California sunshine, and more Chardonnay, Cabernet, and Merlot than you can shake a very fancy artisanal breadstick at. It's elegant, sure, but it's also surprisingly laid back. You can swirl your glass and talk about terroir, or you can just say, wow, this tastes good. Now, Napa wasn't always this world-renowned wine paradise. Oh no, it has a history, a story that's as rich and complex as a well-aged Cabernet Sauvignon. It all started way back in the 19th century, with pioneers who saw these fertile lands and thought, you know what would be great here? Wine. And they weren't wrong, were they? Visionaries like George Yount, who planted the first commercial vineyard in the 1830s, and later figures like Charles Krug, Jacob Schramm, and the Beringer brothers really got the whole party started. They faced challenges, of course, like that pesky little bug called phylloxera, and a rather unfun period called Prohibition, but Napa persevered. It was the famous Paris wine tasting of 1976, or the Judgment of Paris, that really put Napa on the global map, when California wines beat out French wines in a blind tasting. Talk about a mic drop moment for American winemaking. So where do you even begin with all these amazing vineyards? It can be overwhelming, I get it, but there are some absolute must-see spots. You've got the iconic Robert Mondavi Winery, which is practically a Napa institution, known for its pioneering spirit and stunning mission-style architecture. Then there's Castello di Amorosa, a literal medieval Tuscan castle winery. Yes, a castle. It's like stepping into a fairy tale, but with better wine. For something a bit more intimate, maybe try a smaller family-owned vineyard like Frog's Leap, known for its organic and biodynamic practices. They're all about sustainability, which we love. Each winery has its own unique charm, its own story, and of course its own delicious wines. You could spend weeks here and still not see them all, but that's just a good excuse to come back, right? Okay, next up, we're trading vineyards for views that are, quite frankly, jaw-dropping. We're heading to Lake Tahoe. And when I say blue, I mean a blue so intense, so clear, so mesmerizing, you'll wonder if someone giant just spilled a massive bottle of blue curacao, but like the really expensive natural kind. This lake is enormous, straddling the border of California and Nevada, and it's surrounded by majestic snow-capped mountains. It's like Mother Nature decided to show off all her best work in one spot. Whether it's summer, winter, spring, or fall, Tahoe is a playground, an escape, and just an absolutely stunning place to be. It's the kind of place that makes you want to take a deep breath and just say wow over and over again. In the summer, Lake Tahoe is all about the water, obviously. And what water it is. You can go boating, sailing, kayaking, or try your hand at stand-up paddleboarding, which is a fantastic way to glide across that crystal-clear surface, while also getting a sneaky little workout. There are gorgeous beaches dotted all around the lake, like the famous Sand Harbor on the Nevada side, with its soft sand, giant granite boulders perfect for sunbathing, and water so clear you can see your toes wiggling even when you're waist deep. Or you can find a more secluded cove and just spend the day swimming, picnicking, and soaking up the alpine sunshine. Just remember, that water might look invitingly tropical, but it's an alpine lake. It's refreshingly cool, let's say. If you can tear yourself away from the water's edge, the hiking and biking around Lake Tahoe are absolutely world-class. There are trails for every fitness level, from gentle lakeside paths perfect for a leisurely stroll to challenging mountain climbs that reward you with panoramic views that will make your Instagram followers incredibly jealous. Imagine hiking through pine forests, with wildflowers blooming all around you, and then suddenly, through a break in the trees, you see that incredible expanse of blue. The Tahoe Rim Trail, for example, is a 165-mile trail that circumnavigates the entire lake. Now that's a serious undertaking. But even a short hike to a viewpoint like Eagle Rock or Cascade Falls will leave you breathless, and not just from the altitude. All right, everybody, buckle up because our next stop is a place of extremes. And I mean extremes. We're talking about Death Valley National Park. Now I know what you're thinking, Death Valley. Ellen, are you trying to scare us? And maybe a little, but in a good way. This place holds the record for the highest reliably recorded air temperature on Earth, a sizzling 134 degrees Fahrenheit. It's also the driest place in North America, and home to the lowest point on the continent. So yeah, it's intense, but here's the secret. It's also stunningly, breathtakingly, unbelievably beautiful. It's a land of stark contrast, dramatic landscapes, and a surprising amount of life, if you know where and when to look. It's easy to think of Death Valley as just a barren, lifeless wasteland, but that couldn't be further from the truth. This vast park, over 3 million acres, is a place of incredible geological diversity and resilient ecosystems. You'll find towering peaks, some dusted with snow in the winter, plunging canyons, shifting sand dunes, and vast salt flats that stretch as far as the eye can see. And if you're lucky enough to visit after a rare desert rain, you might witness a super bloom, where the desert floor erupts in a carpet of vibrant wildflowers. It's a reminder that even in the harshest environments, life finds a way, and beauty persists. It's a place that really makes you appreciate the power and artistry of nature. One of the absolute must-see spots, especially for that golden hour magic, is Zabriskie Point. You've probably seen pictures of it, even if you didn't know its name. These are these incredible badlands, sculpted by erosion into a maze of golden brown rust. Sculpted by erosion into a maze of golden brown rust and chocolate-colored hills and ravines. Watching the sunrise or sunset here is an almost spiritual experience. The way the light plays across the undulating landscape, creating deep shadows and highlighting the rich colors, is just out of this world. It's like stepping onto another planet. You'll want to have your camera ready because every angle is a masterpiece. It really captures the stark, dramatic beauty that defines Death Valley. All right, everybody, pack your sunglasses and your fanciest flip-flops because we are heading to Santa Barbara. You know, they call it the American Riviera, and let me tell you, it totally lives up to the name. It's like someone took a little slice of the Mediterranean, sprinkled it with California sunshine, and said, "Here you go, enjoy." The vibe here is just relaxed, elegant, and oh so beautiful. You step into Santa Barbara and you instantly feel a little more sophisticated, a little more laid back, all at the same time. It's that kind of magic, you know? It's the perfect place to unwind, breathe in that fresh ocean air, and maybe even pretend you're in a glamorous old Hollywood movie. Trust me on this one. And the architecture. Oh my goodness, the architecture is a whole mood. We're talking stunning Spanish colonial revival style everywhere you look. Think gorgeous white stucco walls that just gleam in the sun, beautiful red tile roofs that make you feel like you're strolling through a picturesque village in Spain, and charming courtyards hidden away, just waiting to be discovered. It's incredibly romantic, really. You'll see these amazing details, like intricate ironwork and colorful tiles, that just add to the whole enchanting atmosphere. It's not just buildings, it's like walking through a living piece of art. You can't help but stop and stare, and take about 1,000,000 pictures. I know I would. Well, there you have it, everybody. What an incredible journey through the Golden State, right? From the iconic Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, all the way down to the sunny shores of San Diego, and all those amazing places in between. We've seen bustling cities, breathtaking national parks, charming coastal towns, and even the happiest place on Earth. I feel like I need a vacation just from talking about all these amazing vacation spots. California, you really do have it all. It's like a whole world packed into one state, and every corner has something new and exciting to discover. I mean, think about the diversity we've explored. You want world-class museums and incredible food? Head to San Francisco or Los Angeles. You want to be humbled by the majesty of nature? Yosemite, Big Sur, Death Valley, they're calling your name. Looking for wine tasting and rolling vineyards? Napa Valley, hello! Or maybe you want to ski and then hit the beach in the same day. Lake Tahoe's got you. And Santa Barbara, with its Riviera charm, and Disneyland with its pure, unadulterated joy, it's just incredible. There truly is something for every single type of traveler, every mood, every dream. So what are you waiting for? I hope this little tour has inspired you to pack your bags and plan your own California adventure. Don't just dream about it, go make it happen. Go see those giant sequoias, feel the sand between your toes, taste that amazing food, and maybe even try to learn to surf. Though, be careful with that last one, it's harder than it looks. Dance on Main Street USA, hike to a waterfall, watch a sunset over the Pacific. Whatever you choose to do, I promise you, California will leave its mark on your heart. It's a place that's full of life, full of beauty, and full of good vibes. Thank you all so much for joining me on this virtual trip through California. I had a blast sharing all these amazing places with you. Now I want to hear from you. What's your favorite California spot? Or where are you dreaming of going next? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more adventures, and remember to be kind to one another. And go out there and explore. Bye everybody, dance break!